Here's another of those popular good news satires. This one is titled, If Men Gave Charity Bazaars as Women Do. Frank Morgan and Bob Young are just entering the club rooms of the Gentlemen's Educational and Poker Club, where the bazaar is to be held.
Well, Morgan, I suppose you'll win prizes again for your wonderful cooking. You always do with these bazaars.
Well, yes, you remember last year I won first prize for the best pickle?
Oh, if I could only cook like you, I'd be the envy of every man in our neighborhood.
Well, you mustn't forget, I was on the recipe squad at USC. Remind me one of these days. I'll give you my recipe for cauliflower peach herring parfaits. You've never eaten anything quite so zestful, tangy, tasty.
Oh, hello there, you two. Morgan and Young, how are you?
Well, will you just looky who's here, Allan Jones.
Why, Jonesy, where have you been? Lately? Good heavens, I haven't seen you since the sewing bee at Luaire's.
Morgan, what in the world have you done to your face? You look different.
Oh, well, now, it's nothing really. I'm just wearing my mustache a little shorter. Adrian says it's all the thing this year.
Well, I guess the small mustache is all right, but only if you smoke a big pipe. Don't you just hate to see a man with a small mustache smoking a small pipe? It looks so, well, sort of skimpy.
Say, what do you fellas think of Handy Stafford's mustache?
Stafford's mustache? Oh, don't make me laugh, Jones. You mean that football brush he has over his upper lip?
What's football got to do with it?
11 on each side.
You're right, Morgan. I've seen more hair on a piece of bacon.
Oh, say, Morgan, are you going to raffle off kisses at this bazaar?
I should say not. No more kiss raffling for me. Not after what happened last time.
You mean at our bazaar for the benefit of the Wandering Sailor's Rest?
Yes, that's the time. Well, I was raffling off kisses for $10 apiece, and Meredith Willson was over in a corner bootlegging them for $2.50.
Oh, don't look now, fellas, but here comes Willson, and will you look at that new suit? I guess his wife finally got a raise.
Well, it's about time he got a new suit. If he wore that blue tweed outfit again, it would probably break off at the elbows.
Well, hello, boys. Morgan, Young, and Jones. Well, I haven't seen you all summer.
Oh, we've been at the beach for weeks. You know, Irene rented a little house out there for the children and me.
Oh, you know what I like at the beach? That game they play on the boardwalk. It's called Oh Nerds.
Game called Oh Nerds? I've never heard of it.
Well, it costs 10 cents. You get a cardboard with some little beans, and they call out some numbers, and somebody yells bingo, and then everybody else says, Oh, Nerds.
Well, it sounds fascinating.
Oh, gee, boys, isn't it just scads of fun doing this for sweet charity?
I'll say. And here, just feast your eyes on this precious little Afghan I've brought to raffle off. And this tea cozy. It's hand crocheted.
Why?
Oh, it's beautiful.
Oh, it's excellent. Wilson, don't tell us that you crocheted that yourself.
No, Papa did it for me.
Oh.
He's one of the charter members of the Young Men's Crocheting, Knitting, Tatting Association. Why, he's champion in the knitting division. 40 rows an hour and never drops a stitch.
Does he knit one, purl two method?
No. He uses the overcast, drop one, pick up three, in and out weave.
You know my Uncle Felix, the one who's a butcher? Well, he's like that. So handy with a needle. Even when he's sewing up a fowl, he hem stitches it.
What did you bring, Jones? For the bazaar, I mean.
Well, I've been slaving over a hot stove all morning, and I've made the most delicious, non-sinkable cruller.
I baked a lovely cake.
You baked a cake?
Why, certainly.
Well, who helped you to lift it out of the oven?
I say... I'm a wonderful cook. Just look at this beautiful 3-layer sponge cake.
What is that frosting, meringue?
No, that's ungantine. Yes, the cake got burnt a little on the top.
Oh, it's a fine thing. Bringing a sunburned cake to the bazaar.
Well, I'll have to be getting over to my booth and setting up before the evening crowd starts coming. But, say, before I forget, remember the rummage sale next Saturday, boys.
Rummage sale? What should I bring?
Oh, you know, any old thing you have lying around the house.
Good. I'll bring my brother-in-law.
Oh, you funny man.
By the way, fellas, I guess you'll all think me stupid or something, but this bazaar tonight, what's going to happen to all the money we make?
It's for charity, you silly boy.
Yes, I know, but what charity?
Well, it's for... Oh, you tell him, Young.
Well, we've been reading about conditions all over the world, so we've appointed Morgan to go on a goodwill tour of Bermuda, and the money will go for his expenses.
Bermuda?
Yes, that's...
Well, say, there's no trouble in Bermuda.
I know, but this trip will do me so much good.
Oh, hey, I want my cake.